And what's up, Read My Lips people? So this time we're talking about Tomi Lahren. Now, if you don't know who Tomi Lahren is, well, first off, if you don't know who she is and you know who I am, let me just pat myself on the motherfucking back because that's some shit. But I assume you know who Tomi Lahren is if you're into this politics game that we're in. But she's a conservative and, you know, she was sort of the Republican darling for a little while. Like she's a very pretty face and she says exactly the things that Republicans want to hear. She's been in the headlines a couple of times. Her about to get dog walked by Cardi B and just random other things even before that. And it appears Tomi is in the headlines again. Now, what the hell could she have done this time to be in the headlines? What has gotten people talking about Tomi Lahren, right? Well, it seems she's come out with her own clothing line and she named it Freedumb. Now, first off, that name is corny as shit. Let me catch one of my people wearing some Freedumb shit. That clothing line sounds like that name, especially when it comes to you helping to name that clothing line, like it just doesn't fit. Like, nah, I'm not buying it. Freedumb, get the fuck out of here. Now, this whole Freedumb clothing line, right, is like athleisure. So it's not like, it's a cross between athletic wear and leisure wear. And I get the concept. Like, I'm in the gym 5 days a week. Like, I get it. You feel me? Like, I'm okay with you making a clothing line that is a cross between leisure and athletic. Like, the concept isn't bad. Like, I get that. I get it. But I'm just gonna read this here. So Lahren dropped a new line of pro-gun rights athleisure wear. All right. And the company she did it with is Alexo Athletica, and they're a company that claims to be advocate for the Second Amendment and for supporting a woman's right to choose how she defends herself while striving to be the best in a fashionable, functional, active carry wear to the market. So, you know what? Okay. All right. I'm still cool with that. Like, okay, that's great. You want to put out clothing wear which is pro-gun rights and, you know, for women that want to hold, just in case they need to take out the, you know what I mean, take out the Nina and use it on somebody. I get it. Okay. All right. You know what, Lahren? I'm cool with that. Like, we don't got no issues. I actually respect you being business savvy because you're grinding, you're putting the grind in, and you're being more than just, you know, a pretty face and a commentator and what have you. Like, you're getting your business game up, and I gotta respect that. And this Freedumb line that they're coming out with it's called Freedumb Star leggings, Freedumb Star bra top, Freedumb camo bra. Pretty much everything is Freedumb. Like, it's almost like an attack from an anime. You know what I'm saying? Like Raccoon Kaboom or something like that. Like, where you put the Freedumb in front of it. Like, that's a little corny, but you know what? I'm still okay with that. It's corny, but I'm okay. I get where you're going. I get what you're doing. I get it, right? And as a matter of fact, I actually have a clip. Before I continue any further, I have a clip that I want to play from Miss Tomi Lahren, and then we're going to come back.
President Trump announced a new requirement making American products even more American. As it stands, products used for government projects can carry the Made in America label with parts made of 50% foreign components, but not under this president. Trump signed an executive order raising the percentage of American components to 75%. That's right, baby. Made in the USA. He talks the talk and walks the walk. America and Americans first. We should come first in our own dang country, and under this president, We do. And they too want made in the USA to mean something again. Problem is, without country of origin labeling on our beef products, we are allowing greedy meat packers and foreign beef to flood our markets, our grocery stores, and our American family tables. In the spirit of Made in America, let's change that with the stroke of a pen. Much like you did with your Made in America executive order on Monday, you could reinstate country of origin labeling on our beef products. And that alone will be game-changing for our American ranchers who do not want a handout or a subsidy, just the ability to differentiate their beef from the foreign stuff coming over here without a label. But hey, those are my first thoughts from LA. God bless and take care.
All right, so you saw that clip. You heard about what she's doing. She's coming out with this clothing line, right? And she, it's pro women and etc. The whole 9 yards, right? You heard all that. We went through all that bullshit, right? There's just one twist. There's just one sort of asterisk next to all this, right? Next to Miss MAGA. The shit is made in China. Well, ain't that about a bitch? Hold on. Hit the brakes. So let me get this right. You're pro Make America Great Again, pro American workers, pro this, pro that, us, America, all this. And you're getting your shit made in China? Now here's the issue. The Alexo, or whatever the company she's working with name, they actually came out with a statement. And I'll just summarize it. They pretty much said they had no choice but to put it overseas because of wage issues and heightened regulations. Right? So let me get this straight. Well, they didn't say wage issues. They said increased labor costs. So let me get this straight. You don't want to pay motherfuckers to make your shit over here. You don't want to pay anybody a decent wage. You don't want to pay anyone. And overseas, you don't have to worry about the strict regulations. Like, you can do horrible shit, toxic shit, whatever kind of shit you want to do, because overseas the regulations are lax. Over here, they're going to hold you accountable. I get it. So you don't want to pay people, and you don't want to be held accountable regulation-wise. So that's a piece of shit move. That's a piece of shit move from Tomi, and that's a piece of shit move from Alexo. So, I mean, I guess what I'm getting at here is, Tomi, you're in the headlines again, and you're putting your foot in your mouth. Like, that whole MAGA, Make America Great Again, and like the whole facade you put on is nothing but that, a facade. Like, you're playing your role. Like, I'll be honest, like, there's some people that I see that are like Republicans or conservatives, and like, even if I disagree with them, like, I wholeheartedly believe, like, that they believe in what they're talking about. Like, they fundamentally believe what they're talking about, even if I disagree with them. I feel like you're a character. Like, I feel like that's not you. I feel like you're playing a role. And this just furthers my belief that you're playing a role. Like, we had no choice. We had to do it. We're a small business, so we got to send our shit overseas. Like, you didn't have to do anything. You could have paid people a living wage, and you could have just followed the regulations. But no, you gave 2 fucks, and you got exposed for it. Now, is this going to affect the sales of, this Freedumb brand she's coming out with? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to pay close attention and see what happens. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Super corny. Like, Freedumb, super corny. Like, I don't buy it. And you're making your shit overseas. You're making your shit in China. Like, aren't we having a trade war with them right now? Like, ridiculous. So, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If not, let me know in the comments why. When you're going to buy some of that Freedumb shit, let me know in the comments if you're going to buy some of that Freedumb stuff, or you're going to buy your chick some of that Freedumb stuff. Let me know if you're about to hook her up with some Tomi Lahren Freedumb gear. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.